All right, so we're ready to go. All right, I'm gonna call the meeting to order and welcome everybody, including those online. Let's do the pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge of allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's have a moment of silence for those that have passed and are serving in harm's way. Thank you. Be seated. And based on discussion prior to the meeting started. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members, which means we have to have 3 to have a meeting or quorum. And we only have 2 members, so we do not have a quorum, so this will be an information only meeting. Hold on. So this will be an information only meeting. So we can't approve the meeting, the minutes, but is there any additions or corrections to the minutes that we can put in? So that when we do have a quorum, they can be approved? I haven't seen any.
No, I didn't see you.
Okay. Advisory board report, old business, Memorial Day summary. I'm assuming that that's Alachua was gonna be.
Well, I can share some words on it. Now I wasn't an official employee Memorial Day, but I did attend the ceremony and participate. It was an event well attended. We partnered with the city of Gainesville, ViStar and Milam Funeral Home, along with our office to have a celebration. Again, so we had some great speakers, the guest speaker. It was a really nice time. I can pass it on to our staff because they participated in health planning as well. But it was definitely well attended there with Milam, no hiccups and just great feedback since the Memorial Day.
Yes, like you said, we had a great turnout. I think it was well over 200 people.
It was 275.
Milam, one of our partners, provided refreshments and food for everyone. ViStar also attended. They, as we partnered with them, they sponsored some of the program. And this year we had a female guest speaker, female veteran. So we wanted to make sure we included our female veterans as well, or they felt included. We always try to, but this time we went out of our way to make sure that we did it that way. The chaplain came over from the VA, not the regular chaplain that usually comes, but another guy that we think very highly of, and we want to keep him involved in the future as well. Yeah, and like I said, it was hot out there, but we soldiered through it.
I do have one question. Did we have a bloodmobile out there?
No,
No? Okay, then my next question is immaterial, so. I was gonna
we
ask,
normally have the bloodmobile for Veterans Day.
I was gonna ask about if any complaints about their customer service, because I know that we've had complaints before about the local bloodmobile was.
We had no service whatsoever from Memorial Day, but neither was there bloodmobile out there.
Okay, all right, just asking. Veterans Day, new business, any more old business before we move on? New business, Veterans Day planning.
Well, I think that as well. So our office,
Going off real fast.
Yes, sir. Well, Veterans Day planning has officially begun with our coordination with the Veterans Memorial Committee. I was able to meet with the chair, Mr. Robinson, last week to kind of get things in place and kind of get some ideas. And then we have another meeting scheduled for next week. That's going to be the 20th of August at the Freedom Center. Then after that meeting, we'll start to include our veteran organization and community partners to have further discussions about Veterans Day and how it's gonna be looking for veterans.
So we get the word out.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So right now, it's just the moving parts, the logistics of it. But again, after the next meeting, we're gonna start to include our community partners and organizations so that we can get some solid information and get that information passed around.
You sent out a save the date for Veterans Day, the flyer.
We haven't sent out the save the date. We're waiting to further talk with the memorial committee just to ensure that everything's in line. And then we'll send out that information after the next meeting, which is the 20th.
Okay, all right.
Got some good moving parts, again, the logistics have already been in place, permits, things of that nature for the Freedom Center. So just working with the VA to discuss their part of things, again, just tying things up with the Veterans Memorial Committee, because of course they're the lead on it. They're supporting their efforts, supporting us, so.
I'm assuming that livestock will be there with their blood mobile. If we do
Yes, sir.
emphasize to them that there've been complaints in the past about their customer service.
Definitely note of that.
Yeah. Just to remind them.
They want your blood, be nice to you.
Because I know that was
What kind of problems are we having with
well,
people drawing? Look,
for me, I used to give blood all the time
Yeah.
until they started. I come out with a bruise from here to here because they messed up the stick and then tried to say it was my fault. And I went back again and talked to the director after I healed. No, we'll take care of it. Well, the same thing happened and it was my fault again. And so those are the kind of things that instead of saying, oh my God, I'm sorry, what can we do better? Was me, and then they banned me because I'd been in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, they banned me because I, in England.
I know, so, you know,
Okay.
those are the kind of things I'm
Back
talking about.
down to
Yeah, I mean, the last time they were there, I donated and they ended up spending 3 hours with me in the bus there because I kept passing out whenever I stood up.
Well, yeah,
So,
you know, I mean,
it just never happened before.
just emphasize to them that there's a concern among the groups that of their customer service, so to speak. Okay,
No,
beforehand, again, what was your name, sir?
Mike Cook.
Mike?
Cook.
I want to welcome you to the board and hope that you can help us do things. And we've decided to relocate back here to the Southeast 24th building for concerns about that because of the problems we were having with Wi-Fi and connectivity out there, that we were violating the sunshine law. So I made a unilateral decision to move down here so that we don't have any problems or concerns about violating the sunshine law.
It doesn't matter. It's 13 miles one way to me, either here or there.
To me, it's 6 of one, half done the other.
That's what
So
I say.
I look at it for time, and to me, it's about 20 minutes. I don't care which way I'm going.
Yes.
So it doesn't make any difference to me, but I unilaterally made that decision because of some concerns that were expressed to me by the staff. And I assume we're coming through legal. Staff updates, Veteran Services Officer Report, and introducing Alachua White as I.
Everybody, this is.
Welcome back, all.
Thank you very much. Yes, like Mr. Murdoch says, I'm Alachua White. I'm the new director of the Veteran Services. Well, I'm new to the role, not new to the office. Started with Alachua County back in 2014. So finally made my way back to the team to lead the efforts and to join the team. And the past month and a half, they've really got me tightened up and let my feet do the walking. When it comes to our efforts, I know that the board had concerns and requests from us to kind of dig deeper into the outreach efforts
Yes.
in our local county and the communities. So we really have been able to do that. And you have probably seen my face throughout the community at meetings, just to reengage the community. So it's great to have the staff here, Troy and Leslie, to allow me to be able to do that, to reengage with the community so that we can move those efforts forward, the efforts on the board.
I can personally attest to 2 meetings. I was a member of the.
Yeah, so really have been hitting the ground, trying to reengage the community and put those efforts in place for us. So definitely listening to the board and bringing it back to the office, and again, having a great staff that allows us to do that.
And I think there was positive feedback in the 2 meetings that I sat through
Yes,
of you being there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've got positive feedback and some good partnerships. Again, our immediate response was from Volunteers of America, the VOA, so they really started to send a lot of referrals our way. I think I've done 10 so far, just meeting with them last week, the week before. So a lot of good connections that we've been making to kind of reestablish our footing in the community. So it was good to be back and with the team. So we're kind of holding us. Also, we have a open position at this time, a veteran services specialist position that is being advertised until Friday. So we're hoping to get some great candidates out of that posting so that I can.
Have you got, that's the word I want to say, applicants for,
Yes, sir.
we've got applicants?
We're starting to get some applicants in. Again, it closes on Friday.
I know you can't look at them until then,
Exactly, yeah.
but you do have some that have come in.
Yes, sir. Yes, so we have enough come in, and so we're looking forward to that posting on Friday, and then we'll bring them on board and get them tied up and squared away to keep on with the mission. So feeling good about being back. So hello, everybody, and
That'll give us 3.
that'll give us 3. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good, because we need to hit the outlying areas like Newberry
Yes.
and Hawthorne and.
Yes. And so those partnerships have previously been established. We just want to re-engage those partnerships and kind of put in the work like it has been done in the past.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with the outlying communities,
Yes, sir.
High Springs and Alachua,
Yes, sir.
because they're not in the immediate area
Yes, sir.
of Gainesville. There's a lot of the organizations that are here in town can take care,
Right.
get the word out in town, but
Understand that. Again, we all want to work together. So again, we're looking at potentially partnering with the local libraries in those cities.
okay,
And see if
good.
we can kind of set up shop or come down there and talk to them. And so that's how we've been making our rounds through the organizations and the community, getting our word out. But again, we also want to bring on our new counselor as well, so that once we do have outreaches, the faucet's turned on, we can have some folks in the office to capture that as well.
Okay, good, good.
Yes.
I do have a question about the new position.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you looking for an experienced person, or would a rookie? Yeah,
Well, we're definitely open to any applicant. Any
Okay.
applicant that can bring any transferable skills or experience, we're definitely able to bring them on board and get them out of the squared away. Of course, having experience is an added bonus to join the team, but again.
I'm
we're
just
definitely-
curious, yeah, okay.
But we're open to all possibilities. Whatever can make our team even stronger, we're open to ensuring that they're.
Sounds good to me, okay. Yeah, any questions from Mr. Weinstein? You're welcome to sit up at the table with us. We don't need this.
And so that's my report again, just feels good to be back and definitely re-engaging the community and working with the staffs.
Okay, anything else? Citizens' comments? Anybody that?
Hi, how you guys doing? This is James Hobby, here to make some citizen comments. We brought up some of these issues up before. We've received some information from the VA that you guys have not been relaying some of the information that we've been sending out to you guys back to the VA. We've gotten all the VA notes of everyone that they've met with in the last 2 years. You guys are not in that list. So I don't know who you guys are meeting with at the VA, but they are not taking down your guys' comments or taking them down for the record.
Okay,
The second thing is due to some of the instances that have come up with Mr. George Cooper being a registered sex offender and some of the other things that have come up, we have requested John Murdoch's service record from the National Archives. And we have found that John Murdoch has been falsifying a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star for quite some time. We've reached out to the head of the Marine Corps League, and Bruce Rackfield has sent a letter in requesting you to verify your records to give you a chance to counter these documents that we've received from the National Archives. But to this date, the government has no record of these awards that you've been wearing to these certain ceremonies. Do you have a comment on that?
I've read your complaint, and the records and my record that the Marine Corps provided to you are inaccurate, and I've been in the process of trying to correct them for 20 years, and it's not being done to my satisfaction, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it's an offense, and we have reached out to the chief of police in Gainesville about this. And Bruce Rackfield is also interested in pressing charges on this because the fact that you do not have these in the national records, it is a falsifying of a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star with Valor, which is a serious offense.
I'm gonna make no further comments.
Again, both of these things and the stuff that we've been bringing up to you guys for quite some time now, it's really making us starting to question the judgment of the board, and has caused us to reach out to the DA and some of the other individuals. But we have been extremely disappointed with the board's ability to rectify these problems on their own and how they've been avoiding the issue and beating around the issue. And all we do is continue to find out more information that substantiates our allegations of things that are going on the board that are not in veterans' interests in the state of Florida.
I'll get it. Any further comments?
No, I mean, we would like to hear from the board, like, what do you guys believe or think it's okay to have board members that are falsifying Purple Hearts, and then other individuals that are part of very large lawsuits, working with, disabled veterans and at-risk people in the community.
Okay. Any further comments? Is there anybody else?
I have a question. Mr. Cooper, are you a veteran?
Yes.
Okay. What service and which branch were you a part of?
Air Force.
Okay, because I believe we tried to also look up your records, and I don't know that we've received anything back yet.
No, the National Archives have not been able to find anything on Mr. Cooper so far. So that's a little concerning also. And that was part of the issue that we had with Mr. Murdoch and why it took so long to get his records. So we specifically asked them to look for any awards of the Bronze Star or the Purple Heart. And they did a very good look just to ensure that everything was accurate before they got back to us. And then we found out that he had none of those awards, along with like 6 other awards that he's been saying that he has that he does not have.
And we'd be happy to provide the board with the information that we were provided from the National Archive.
Oh, we've already sent it to it's already been sent to the attorneys for the city and whatnot, and just everyone's beating around the bush about it and trying to avoid addressing the issue. But I think at this point, the Marine Corps League might actually be taking the forward move on this and actually pushing this further, because they are not happy with what we found.
Marsh, can you identify your full name, please?
Certainly, my name is Marshall Pasquale.
Thank you.
Have anything further?
Yeah, we just also like to make you guys aware of the OIG report that was just published in May 20th that was talking about the homeless funds that were allocated for your guys' region, that they were not used. And then we also had a news article published about some of the incidents that have been going on at the Malcolm Randall VA facility. And we just kind of been addressing that with the news media. And so that's something you guys can look into, because there was an elderly veteran, Theodore Calkins, that just died over that facility last month. And we think it's something that the board should be addressing, but with the extravagant character instances that are going on with the board, we don't see that you guys are going to be pushing that very hard.
Okay. It's noted. Any other comments from anyone else? Hearing none. I'm going to adjourn the meeting and thank you for coming. Since this was an information only meeting. Okay.